Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back. In this video, we're going to be looking at spyware and adware. Let's start by looking at probably the more scary one, spyware. Spyware is a type of malware designed to collect your personal and sensitive information without your knowledge or consent. Common data collected by spyware is the websites you visit, your personal details, including your name, address, date of birth, etc., your email contacts, credit cards and banking information, login credentials for all of your accounts, personal messages, periodic screen captures and webcam pictures, turning on your webcam and microphone. Once collected, this data can be sold for a profit, used by the attackers to carry out identity or financial fraud, or even used in extortion or blackmail. Just like all malware, computers can become infected with spyware in many ways. Often it's installed through methods like phishing emails, infected software downloads, or malicious websites. But that's not the only way that spyware can get into your computer or device. Some spyware is sold commercially to businesses, governments, and even individuals. A well-known example of this is the Fisher spyware, which has reportedly been used to monitor political activists and other targeted individuals worldwide. This spyware could record Skype conversations, log keystrokes, and even enable the victim's webcam. Just take a look at this promotional video. While this video is clearly terrible, it shows you how these tools can be commercially marketed. While spyware is often installed on computer operating systems like Windows and Mac OS, it's becoming increasingly common on mobile devices. This could be from a malicious app that you download, such as a cool game or a handy tool. Or it could be installed on your phone by someone you know, such as a spouse or a family member. In this case, we refer to this as Stalkerware. As the name implies, Stalkerware is designed to track the activities of the device that it is installed on. Unlike spyware, which is often used for broad surveillance by governments, organizations, or hackers, Stalkerware is typically used for personal monitoring. With Stalkerware, you can track things like location, calls and message logs, social media activity, the microphone, the camera, and much, much more. Interestingly, this type of app isn't necessarily illegal. Many Stalkerware apps are commercially available from many different vendors. Here's a quick look at a demo site from a company called FlexiSpy. Here on the dashboard, we can see everything from the location to call logs, messages, and more. But how can apps like this be sold? Well, they fall into a kind of grey area. These apps are marketed and sold for things like parents wanting to monitor their children, employers wanting to monitor their company devices, and even individuals to monitor their own devices for security reasons. So in these cases, these apps aren't technically illegal if you own the device, right? However, these apps are often designed to stay undetected, and installing these apps on someone else's device without their knowledge is illegal in many places. Another, generally less harmful type of malware is adware. Adware is designed to present adverts to the user. These adverts can appear in various forms, including pop-up windows on the computer, toolbars appearing in the browser, your browser's homepage changing it unexpectedly to something you've never heard of, or adverts appearing on websites that you wouldn't normally expect. Using this exact tactic, back in 2003, a common piece of adware called Cool Web Search hijacked web browser settings, changed the homepage to its own search engine, and flooded users with pop-up ads. It also used several techniques to evade detection and removal. Now, for those of you who are old enough, you might remember a lot of this happening back in the early 2000s. Adware can also spy on your activity to show you targeted ads related to your interests. So how does adware generate money for the cyber criminals? Attackers earn revenue with adware in a couple of different ways. First, we have ad views. They get paid based on the number of ads you see. This is why you might see lots of them appearing at the same time. The more ads displayed, the more revenue generated for the Adware creators. And we also have something called pay per click. This is where the advertiser will pay the attacker anytime a user clicks on one of their ads. Each click generates income, incentivizing the Adware creators to push more intrusive ads. Now, of course, there is nothing malicious about advertising. Many legitimate online businesses make money this way, including this one. And even a lot of free software will include ads as a way of the developer to earn some income. When this is done in a malicious way, however, such as without your consent, is when we describe this as malware. This video is part of our Security Plus in 31 Days course. If you like this video, you are gonna love the full course. Not only does it cover each exam topic in simple and easy to understand videos, but it also provides hands-on labs. These labs guide you through practical tasks like creating Trojans, cracking passwords, and sending your own phishing emails, giving you real-world experience and making your studies that much more engaging and effective. It doesn't stop there though. You also get a copy of our Security Plus in 31 Days ebook, which follows the course and covers each topic. You'll also get access to helpful downloads to support your learning, a private community where you can connect with fellow learners, and exclusive discounts. It really is the complete package to guide you through your Security Plus journey. Check it out in the description below. So, that's it for spyware and adware, two types of malware that have been around for many years and are still prevalent today. As always, let's end with a couple of quiz questions, just to check your knowledge. Question 1. A user's browser homepage suddenly changes and unexpected toolbars start appearing. What type of malware is the user most likely dealing with? Is it A, spyware, B, adware, C, a Trojan, or D, a worm? The answer is B, adware. Adware often causes unwanted changes to the browser settings and displays unwanted toolbars to push advertisements. Okay, last question. Which of the following best describes spyware? A. Software designed to show unwanted pop-up ads. B. Software designed to collect personal data without consent. C. A security software designed to protect devices from malware. D. An application designed to monitor device performance. The answer is B. Spyware is a type of malware that collects personal and sensitive information without the user's consent. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and subscribe. The support from you guys really helps this channel grow. Other than that, thank you for watching.